And we're back for the finals of the women's 4x400 meter relay. Simon Fraser in second place right now. Oklahoma Baptist and Shorter tied for third. Both of Oklahoma Baptist and Shorter are in this event. Azusa Pacific, who is currently in first, does not have a team in this race.
I think we're going to see a tight one here. These times in this competition, you're seeing some of our perennial favorites here bunched up in the middle.
Here's the thing, though. If Oklahoma Baptist wins this, in which they would get 10 points, they still fall 1 point behind Azusa Pacific.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is it should be interesting, but nevertheless, it'll be fun to watch. The runners have been called to their marks, and they are now set. And we got a good clean start. This is the women's 4x400 meter race. This first leg of the race, the women will stay in their lanes all the way around. The second leg will stay in their lane until they get to the back side of the track. So we'll keep an eye on Oklahoma Baptist especially, and they do appear to be heading out very, very strong. But it is still too early for us to tell exactly who is in the lead. Wayland Baptist in lane 5, Oklahoma Baptist in lane 6, and it does look like it is Oklahoma Baptist in lane 6 that is leading into this final stretch. You want to keep an eye on who gets the baton first. In lane 8 is Bethel of Indiana. The runner there has certainly put on a push, but it is Oklahoma Baptist first, Bethel of Indiana second. They remain in their lanes now until they get to the backside of the track.
Not the fastest exchange for Oklahoma Baptist there either.
In lane 2, Houston Tillotson is certainly the second leg. That runner is really stretching it. She is now in third place. Oklahoma Baptist continues to be in first, now has the opportunity to move over to the inside of the track. It is Oklahoma Baptist in first, followed by Bethel of Indiana in second, Houston Tillotson third.
Thought Bethel may have had an opportunity there to close because of the exchange.
A little bit of bumping on the track between Houston Tillotson. We've had a change. Bethel of Indiana has now dropped down to 4. It is Florida Memorial that has moved into second place. Oklahoma Baptist continues to be in first. Oklahoma Baptist maintaining. Oh, actually, it was Langston. I'm sorry. It was not Florida Memorial, but Langston who is now in second.
Langston's closing, too. Another opportunity there. See what Oklahoma Baptist's third leg has left to expand, or can Florida or can Langston close.
Houston Tillotson making a strong push now, gaining on Langston. Oklahoma Baptist continues to be in first. We've got a change now in fourth place. Bethel of Indiana has dropped.
Challenging for second, too, but turning it back on.
So right now the top 3 are Oklahoma Baptist, followed by Langston, and then Houston Tillotson. Looks like Point Loma is currently in fourth. Houston Tillotson in third, Langston second. Though the Houston Tillotson runner has now come up alongside Langston. Langston is dying. It continues to be Oklahoma Baptist. And the handoff goes to Houston Tillotson second. Point Loma third.
Point Loma's challenging for second.
But Langston now has the inside of the track, is currently in second. Oklahoma Baptist, unless something catastrophic happens to this runner, she is cruising. It looks like Oklahoma Baptist will win this race. That'll give them 10 points and probably bring them in second place behind Azusa Pacific.
Point Loma being challenged now for third. They moved up to that spot with a good exchange and a good third leg. Now she's finding her legs, expanding it, maybe even challenging for second.
Oklahoma Baptist, though, is starting to slow up a little bit. She maybe went out too fast. It's Point Loma in second, Langston in third.
She's really run a great race for Point Loma on this last leg.
Has she ever? And it will be Oklahoma Baptist finishing first. Point Loma second, Langston third, Houston Tillotson fourth, and Florida Memorial fifth. You gotta love these races. Point Loma, the young woman that runs their final leg.
They came back from fourth. Point Loma came back from fourth. exciting finish.
She runs a phenomenal race.
Our next event on the track is the men's 4x400.
And Oklahoma Baptist victory was never in doubt, but that race for second and third was very interesting.
Also the American record. Young, Pettigrew, Washington, and Johnson.
Now we gave you the current standings going into this of the women's standings. Now let me get you up to date as we come into the final men's event. In first place, it is Wayland Baptist with 64 points. Dickinson State with 46 in second. There's an 18-point gap. It looks like Wayland Baptist for the men will definitely win the team championship this evening.
Kathuka had a little bit to do with that.
Yeah, just a little.
3:42.21 the winning time for the 4x400 relay for the women. Last year, the winning time 3:43.78. So
Oklahoma Baptist repeats, actually, from last year, but with a faster time.
Faster time. We've seen a number of times slower, and some have attributed that to weather, to heat.